Hello and thanks for joining. So today we've got a Rivarossi model to have a look at. This is an Italian manufacturer who in the past has made some, let's say, pretty ropey models. This one, however, is a little different because if you look on the back, there's a little clue here and it says Hornby Italy. Because you might already know that Hornby actually bought Rivarossi, and it looks as though they've set up a little independent company separate to the one in the UK, but located it in Italy, obviously within the EU, in order to be able to sell these models to the EU market. However, you will see that this one is made in China, like all the other Hornby stuff you get these days. Previously, Rivarossi stuff was actually made in Italy, but since being bought by Hornby, they've obviously moved manufacturing overseas. So I'm expecting this wagon to be up to the normal standards of Hornby's made in China stuff, which in my experience is normally pretty good. This model is second-hand, but you can see that at one point it was €22, which equates to around about £18 or £19 thereabouts. It's number HR6032, and it's a simple Italian four-wheeled van. So let's get this box open and we'll check it out. So that packaging was really good, it held the model really securely and it had an air of quality as well. Now that we've got the model out, you can see that it comes with a couple of leaflets as well and also a bag of extra parts which haven't been fitted yet. The smaller of the leaflets shows a diagram showing you where to put the parts on. It looks as though we've got two different types of steps that we can add onto this wagon and a couple other bits and pieces. We've also got this larger A4 sheet which has got an exploded view which shows all the parts that make up this wagon. It's got down here Hornby International and it gives you the address in Italy. And it also gives you a parts list as well and the name of this wagon. It says Closed Wagon Dresden DB3, so Deutsche Bahn from Dresden. The bag of extra parts looks quite extensive and these are really finely moulded as well. It gives you the option to add on some extra details if you want. Interesting that these are still in the original packaging. They haven't been put onto this model even though this is second hand. And here is the model. I mean, it's quite a simple four-wheeled van, but it does look really good. It's the kind of level of details I expect from these models these days when they're being made in China. So at the end of the wagon here, we've got some nice planking details, rivet detail on the bracing, and also rivet detail on the buffer beam. These buffers are extra pieces that are just pushed in black, and they fit into the main brown moulding. Really nice little tie down here on the corner. The side of this wagon looks really quite impressive. There's a lot of nice relief on the moulding. Rivet details between the bracing and the printing as well is really good. You can see that here with all the numbers. Now, even though it said it was Deutsche Bahn in Dresden, it is actually Italian FS Railways, and it said that on the box as well. So I'm guessing those instructions were just generic and this wagon has been produced in a number of different liveries. The door is a very good moulding here. I like all the catches and locks on the side of it. And as we get down to this end of the wagon, there's a black panel, normally where it's chalked up where it's going. And you'll see these panels here. Those have actually been painted silver and they're just part of the main moulding, but the masking has been done really well on that. As has the silver of the roof. Doesn't seem to be any problems at all going over the top here. And on the top of the wagon, it's a very nice colour of silver with these ribs on it and no moulding mark either. Looking down on the chassis, we've got it all in matte black. It's a good representation of springs and axle boxes around the wheels. We've got the brake gear in line with the wheels as well, and the wheels are burnished and revolve really good. Underneath we've got some good representation of wood for the planking on the base of this van, and all the brake gear moulded in here. It's not done in really deep relief, but it's acceptable enough. You can see the Rivarossi logo there and also the Made in China. Couplings are cantilevered with these little springs, and they're in NEM pockets, and they've got very typical HO scale European couplings which are spring loaded as well. That's really quite cool. I've not seen that before on a model. We also have some printing here on the chassis which is really nicely done and also very clear without any fuzziness at all. So it's a really good looking van, this one. It's quite a simple model, but I think it's been done exceptionally well here. Let's put this on the scales and we'll see how much it weighs. So this model comes in at 49 grams. So this might be quite a simple van to model, but I think what Rivarossi have managed to produce here is something really good. I keep saying Rivarossi, but it's actually Hornby, and it's probably made in the same manufacturing plant in China as the rest of the Hornby range that we get here in the UK. But I've been continually impressed by recent releases of wagons that have been made in China, and this one is no exception. It's superbly detailed, the finish on it is really good, and it's really free rolling as well. You also get the bag of extra parts to add in some more pieces onto this if you want to, which just adds to the appeal of this wagon. And I think for the price point of €22, and I actually saw a price tag in the box that said it got a discount down to €20, I think that's a great price for a brand new wagon like this. and it would be a really great addition to your model railway. So I would definitely recommend the Rivarossi range of wagons that have been made in China. But that's just what I think. What do you think about this wagon, and also the fact that it's been made in China and not Italy? I'd love to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps this channel. I'll put this on the turntable so you can see all the way around. And in a moment another video will appear, just click on that and I'll see you there. But that's it for this video, thanks for watching, see ya!